Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Growler's Farm, Farming Simulator 19. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, I have so much trouble with this one odd part of this field. And the workers. For one thing, I had to put in this little piece of fence here because the workers just kept driving past it. When they got to this part of the field, they drive past it and get the tractor stuck on this tree just over and over again. But since I put the fence in, now they're doing all sorts of weird stuff. Now, somehow, it managed to plant here where there wasn't even a field. Just planted this line of soybeans right here. I think what I'm going to end up doing is chopping off this little corner here, at least for now. We got this harvesting right now, but it's time for us to start moving on. Now, with the new harvester, the bigger harvester, and the... let's jump around and let's see. Yeah, you're just about full. With the bigger harvester and the bigger seeder, we're getting to that field in no time flat. So the whole point of getting that, so we could go through those faster, wasn't really to get done faster. It was to speed up our operations so we could do another field. So what I'm going to do, after I empty this guy out, is we're going to go ahead and get that other field. And we'll start working that. First, let's go ahead and empty this thing so it can run for a while. Ooh. All right. And I'm not sure how far I'm going to be able to get in the plans that I have for today. Might not be able to get all of it done in this episode. We shall see. Don't you spill any of that. That's Growler's profits right there. Yep, Growler's profits, which we're going to spend very quickly. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to drive this down to the end of the field and park it. He's emptied out enough. He shouldn't have any trouble getting to the end of the row. So we will put this guy right here, and hopefully the harvester will hit it okay. There, we'll stay in it for a moment. Alright, so let's go to here, to the fields, and we are going to get field 19. Space, buy. Okay, so now that's our field. Let's jump to another vehicle. I'm going to... No, I didn't want to unfold it. I meant to disconnect from it. Hit the wrong button. Oh, one thing I did do between episodes, I got rid of the two weeders that we had and replaced them with this one larger weeder. Having two weeders was not helping us. What I would also like to do is replace... I just want to replace the weeders altogether with sprayers. Just found that even though it costs more money, the sprayers are just so much nicer. I hadn't had much trouble to need a sprayer until just the last couple harvests, but I have a feeling it's going to be an ongoing issue. But again, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done today, just for the fact that it's going to be really expensive, and I don't know if we'll be able to... Oops, let's back up a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford... Well, I know we're not going to be able to afford everything I want to do. We'll see how much I can afford. Oh, these weeds are... So that's why I wanted the sprayer. These weeds are too high for me to do anything with. How much is a sprayer? Do I want to get this instead of what I was planning to do today? 30,000. You know, I'm just going to leave this field to do this. I don't care. I mean, it's a free crop. We didn't plant it. We just bought the field. So it's just going to stay the way it is, and, you know, we'll harvest it when it comes around, and maybe I can get the sprayer next time. But I think first what I want to do, actually, let's do a little rearranging here. I'm going to park this guy right here. Okay, and then I'm going to... Oh, I've got to get some of this other stuff. Oh, I'm going to need a tractor to move some of this stuff. I discovered some pretty important stuff. Doing a little bit of reading, watching other people's videos, and just doing a little bit of testing on my own. Just in a, well, not a sandbox, but I just created a game save just to test some equipment and test some ideas. Which proved very fruitful. It was a lot smarter than buying stuff and not knowing how it works, and then finding out it's not doing what I want it to do. Okay. So I'll put right here on the end. Okay. Oh, do I have bales back here I need to move? Or not bales, big bags. And yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to put this right here for now. Can I just unload this? That's an absolute mess, but whatever. Get out of the way, plow. Don't be messing up Growler's plow. Yeah. Whatever, Growler. You're just complaining about everything lately. Oh, I can fix that road now, too. Refill. You know what I may end up doing? I've been trying to do this whole thing without taking out a loan, but maybe I should take out a loan just so I can get everything I need to get set up today set up. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna, be doing fields and making money, just to make money, and we won't be able to do all this stuff till the next episode. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this stuff first. You're getting there. You're going to need to be taken care of soon, but we'll wait. Okay, so let's come down here first to our stuff, and I'm selling the shed. Okay, that shed is now gone. I didn't want that out. That shed is now gone. We are going to build a new shed. But now that we have some more money, I'm going to build this. And of course, it would be facing the wrong direction. Actually, I can probably turn it this way. I'm pretty sure that overhang is the front. Yeah. How's that look? Does that look right? I'm not really too sure how far back to put this thing. That looks good enough. It's going to have to be far enough back not to interfere with all of this, but... I think that's where it's going to go. Okay, now let's come into here, get our square, size it up some. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Okay. Probably should just redo all of that around it with this paving. Okay, let's go look at this now. So we got a nice new garage for our vehicles. So we'll be able to park all the stuff indoors now. Is the side door open too? No, doesn't look like it does. Doesn't look like that switch does anything either. But this is also a bigger one. We'll be able to get 6 things in here. And actually, it looks like we could probably back up vehicle and equipment. There we go, lights. I was hoping there were lights in here. Vehicle and equipment into this, and have them both parked with no problem. But the reason I want to do that is because I wanted to put something else here. This is a bale storage area and a bale sale point. So we're going to go ahead and get this, and I am going to turn it this direction. I'm going to put it more or less right where we had the shed before. So this, and the reason I want to get this is because the bale sale point on this map currently is clear on the other side of this map. Alright. I think that works. Alright, cool. And this didn't do anything, but oh yeah, it did. It turned it into dirt here, didn't it? So we can pull into here and sell bales right here. A little building here. Oh, we can go inside. Oh, a little desk here even. That's cool. Or we can stack bales up in here. Now, I believe this is just regular area where you can stack stuff. We could actually probably park vehicles over here too if we wanted to. But that's what we got there. Actually, let's test this. I want to see. I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put some of this other stuff now. I want to see how well this stuff parks in here now. Well, that's not lined up right. You don't know how to drive. Alright, Growler, you do it then. There we go. This way. You gotta be real careful with this not to try to go too fast or turn too fast, because if you do, that's when you screw up. You really gotta just take it slow and easy. And just as you said that, you sped up. Yes, I did, but I didn't speed up for long. Yeah, see, just as I thought. So that's perfect. We can close this door. And there we go. So all our equipment's going to be nicely protected in here now. Yeah, I know, doesn't have any game effect, but I like it because we've never used internal storage. I think in the last playthrough, which I didn't do very many episodes of, and again, don't remember why I quit. But I think I had a mod with some internal sheds like this, but they were super expensive, like $150,000 for that shed like that there. I just never got to the point where I could afford to buy one. So it's nice. We've got our internal stuff for the first time. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to go about using this. We shall see. We probably need to... No. Yeah, we need to go empty the harvester. And this is pretty much perfect with soybeans. This field just fills up this tipper. Sadly, we're going to have a bigger field. Maybe I'll end up getting a bigger tipper, but we'll see. Doesn't really matter. I can make 2 trips. That's what I do with any other crop. Alright, come on. Fill her up. Wow, we got a lot more. No, I guess was I getting? No, I wasn't. I wasn't getting just it all in one trip. I was getting it in 2 trips. That's right. I was filling. I was filling the tipper up twice. All right. Where is our? You know what? The heck with it. I'm not going to worry about where to sell it right now. Let's just go store it. Because the price isn't that great right now. It's okay. But if I'm going to take out a loan anyways, the heck with it. We'll just store it and worry about the other stuff some other time. Okay. There. Alright, so we've got our new buildings. We got our bales selling area, so we can do bales. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to square off both of these fields, actually, so that our employees don't have problems with them. Their lands just can't handle the idea of turning weird corners. Alright, so what I want to do next is this. We're going to come down here, and I'm going to get some mowers. I think this is the pair I want. Yeah, this is it. This is the pair I want. Yeah, and right here. Okay, so we've got the stuff for the NovaCat. I can't use that. We'll use this. Okay. Actually, I don't want to use this because I'm going to need it. We will have to use this one. Well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the door opened. Do I have to hit the button here? No? Just have to hit that corner there, I guess. Okay. Oops. I thought I had... Oh. I disconnected my weight from the front. Can I please disconnect this trailer? This thing has some weird stuff on it. I think it might be these tractors. They just have some weird stuff on them where you've got to really monkey around and switch between a bunch of random stuff to get them to do anything. This is our field, so we can run across it now, I guess. Wait a minute, you're going to damage Growler's crops. You're doing it anyways. Yep, because I don't feel like horsing around with all this. Now this I probably could have held off on, but I wanted to go ahead and get started on all of this. So what we're actually going to be doing is our old field. We're going to do just what we did in my first series, and we're going to plant grass in it. And we're going to do bales, just like we did before. I know I said I wanted to do different stuff this time, but I want to do a variety of stuff. So we are going to continue to do more stuff. But we're not going to do anything like potatoes or anything until I have more than just 2 or 3 fields. We'll wait until we're into some of the bigger fields to do that. Okay. I guess we can just leave you right there. All right. Now, next. Now, here's the thing that really makes me eager to try this out again. Do I have enough money for it? No, I do not. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves a loan. We'll get $50,000 loan for now. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll get that. Okay, in baling technology. Now, you remember in the past we had, what was it, this one? Yeah, this was the one we had in the first series, which was really nice. It would pick up the bale and then wrap the bale and then drop. But the thing was, every time it would finish a bale, you would have to stop, wait for it to wrap, or you would have to stop until it ejected it onto the wrapper, and then you could start going again. But they now have... All the way back, we got a whole bunch of new balers and stuff. But this one And I don't know if there are any others. I think these are both square balers. Doesn't really show. I wish it would show what bale it puts out. It doesn't actually show. But this, the fast bale, actually has 2 chambers in here. You can sort of see it. See this round area here, and then a round area here? It'll start building a bale here, and then when the bale is almost finished, it'll move it back here to finish it up. And then when this bale is finished, it'll start making a new bale in the front again, while this one is ejecting and being wrapped and everything. So we are going to get this. Oh, foil color. What do we want for foil color? Let's stick with green. That's what we used before, I think. Brands, Vicon. Yeah, we're not going to change any of that. Okay. And I think what we might be able to do also with that is I think we might be able to tow it behind the harvester. So like this field here is barley. So if we drop a straw swath here, I think we could just run the baler right behind it and bale that straw just as we go. Grab this guy here. I think we'll just stick the baling stuff over here for right now. The mowing and baling stuff. Oh, we're going to need a loader. I forgot about that. Ugh. That's even more money. Alright. I knew I was forgetting about something. We went on a windrower. What do we want for a windrower? Pretty much use any of these we want to. That's a teeny weeny guy. Oh, here's some newer. Oh, these are ones that came with the Alpine set right here. That one's only $5,000. How? Oh, that's just 3 point something meters wide. Be nice if we could tow one of these behind the mower, but no. I thought about actually getting, because I've got some, this is an attachment, this is a windrower attachment for a mowing machine I got, but I don't really, that's too expensive. I don't really, I think it's going to be this one. Don't have enough money. I didn't want to spend the money on a separate mower that really wasn't going to do any better job than just getting that right there. Later on, I do want to get a nice mower if we're going to do this regularly. But, okay, let's see. All right, we'll knock it up to 150 in loan, because I'm going to have to get the thing. We'll get this coon. And then what was the other thing I was saying? Oh, a loader. We're going to need a loader. Whoops. I think it's baling technology. Let's go to the back. That's square bales, round bales. Both of these are round bales. What's the difference between them? 24 bales, 24 bales. Seems like they're identical, but one's more expensive than the other. What? Same power requirement. Both are round bales. Both store the same number of bales. I don't get it. This is the one we had before. What's the difference with this one? It's got a different pickup style. But other than that, it's different. It's very different. But I don't see why this one would be better. It just looks, if anything, it actually looks like this one was better, because it looks like this one would have an easier time picking stuff up. Alright, whoops. No, I want to get this one. Alright. So we got our stuff for that. Oh, and that thing wants to be emptied again. We'll do that. Got our stuff for that. So now I am going to... You know what? I'm not even going to bother picking all this stuff up right now. We're running out of time in this episode. I shouldn't have any trouble getting this all paid off before the next episode. Let's do this real fast. Actually, let's go and empty this guy before I do anything else. Yeah, I think that placement's pretty good. They've got that grassy area between there and the road that we can either leave grassy or we can, you know, put something there. It's depending on, you know, how we want to do it. But this whole section here, after I've harvested it, I'm going to just trim it out. I'm not going to worry about it so much now that, you know, we've got the even larger field there. That's the largest of the whole area of fields. This is the one we just got. We have that larger field that'll be our primary crop, and then this will be just a grass field. Wish I could do something about that stupid little section of garbage there. Alright. So he's emptied out. We'll move this out of the way. Okay. Now, one last thing. Landscaping. And we're going to turn this way and come over here. And I just want to square off this edge of this so that our employees, yes, like Lance, don't get confused and do something stupid with this field. And like I said, this is a free crop, so I'm not terribly worried about losing some of it. There. And yeah, I know a lot of people be like, well, why don't you just do this part manually instead of losing the income from it? Because I don't want to have to screw around doing it and have it, you know, have it messed up because I put a worker on it and lost track of where they were or something like that. And especially with that angle there, the workers would be screwed up all the time, especially with the railroad tracks right there. So now it's all neatly squared off. So it will have no trouble handling this. That I'm just going to leave it for us to harvest. Actually, you know what? I'm going to trim this off after it's done harvesting. But you know what? We're getting loans anyways. What do we need to get a sprayer? This one right here, 30,000. Got 30,000. And then let's just go sell this thing. Oh, you know, and this thing was worth 30,000. So basically, it was an even swap. All right, well that's great. Let's grab the sprayer and get it started on that field. Okay, before we do that, we're going to need herbicide. I don't know how much a tank has in it, how much we'll need. We're going to want a front end loader for too long, too. Okay, one tank has a lot in it. Cool. Alright, so cool. So we'll actually get the max crop we can out of this, if the previous owner had it fertilized anyways. But at least we'll have the weeds taken care of. And I love these sprayers. I never wanted to use them because on Farming Simulator 15, I used sprayers all the time for fertilizing, before I realized that they cost so much more than the solid fertilizers. Yeah, go ahead. And so I was basically I was eating a lot into my profits, so I quit using them and have not used them since. And then when I learned, yeah, these are now used for weeding, and found out, I mean, just look at that, you can see all those big weeds are just dying. And now the big advantage here is, as I already pointed out early in the episode, the weeder can't handle these big weeds. So you have to catch the weeds between the time they've grown but before they get large. And sometimes, especially with larger fields, you'll have one section of your field that won't have any weeds, another section that has small weeds, and then the last section will have large weeds. So if you're just using a weeder, you're sort of screwed. Whereas with the sprayer, you can just wait until the weeds are all fully grown and spray them, and you're all set. But all right, so we're going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll trim this field, and then I'll bring the seeder over here, and we'll get grass going in here. And between now and the next episode, I'll work on paying off some of our debts and getting us a little bit more cash built up so we can move on to whatever our next project is going to be. But that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a great day. Growler, why are you here?
Growler's time slot. Growler's here.
What do you mean your time slot? We don't like to do time slot things. It's like sometimes weekends are yours, sometimes they're Lance's. It's just, it's the way it is. Alright, let's swing.
Where are the arid Badlands? What's that stupid looking thing?
That's a robot.
What am I doing?
You're gonna be like an adventurer. They call them vault hunters. Well, those have all sorts of good stuff in it. Is it just me? You've been getting a little sun there, buddy.
Well, of course I've been getting a little sun. And on these islands forever. Keep making me get naked and start over again.
Well, it's good for you. It builds character.